Hey, what's going on, you guys? I wanted to talk some more about this Uber shit. Uber doing their punishment, and because I've had some comments in my video about it, and there were some good suggestions on just raising your dollar a mile, and your raising your minimum to higher, and going by the price and the miles when you're trying to do Uber. But I thought about doing that like during this slowdown, and when I know Uber's probably doing better because of Starbucks and the morning time. And so that's doing it like that is fine if I'm logging on from my house, but what about when I'm on the edge of my territory? I don't leave my territory. I barely leave the a 7 mile circle around my house. That's how I stay super efficient with gas and miles on my car. And when it slows down, I can go home and wait at home instead of pulling over in a parking lot. And so I can't do that. I mean, I could do it once. Why would I, as soon as I get that order, not knowing where I'm going, and it's on close to Tempe, every single order will be further into Tempe and further out of my territory with unknown restaurants. And when you're doing the same restaurants every day, the workers either like you and want to get your order for you quickly, or they hate you and want you the fuck out of there. It's either one of those two things. But when they recognize you and know that you're there for the delivery, they're more aware, and you're gonna get it quicker, even if they're tired of your ass, because a lot of these employees are pissed that they even have to do the delivery. But the this shit with Uber, I think that whenever these gig apps decide to do something that fucks us over, they calculate out, what if they can lose a bunch of drivers, if they can afford to lose a bunch of drivers. When they were doing the pay cuts with the rides, it was oversaturated as hell, and they didn't give a shit if a bunch of people quit. And I think with Uber Eats is DoorDash's little bitch. Like they're dominated, and just DoorDash has just beat their ass in popularity and customer preference. And DoorDash is way more aggressive on adding new shit to deliver, grocery, and the Walmart, and they're always adding. I keep seeing like Dollar General that I won't do because I don't know the store. And there's just DoorDash is just way better than Uber Eats. And before this slowdown happened, when I was doing both, Uber Eats was slow at stupid times, like 12 noon, lunchtime. Uber Eats wouldn't go off. You can sit there, and in 10 minutes it wouldn't go off. So they knew that they could, lose, at least in this market. That's the only market I know. They could lose thousands of drivers and still be okay with this new punishment. So the only thing I don't think they calculated is that that's just going to add to DoorDash's dominance. DoorDash now has gotten all these drivers that are going to be doing just them, and people are going to be getting their shit in seconds, because DoorDash has added even more drivers that prefer doing it on their app. And so I think it's still a stupid move for Uber to, and they're just forcing you to work below minimum wage is what it is. When you have to accept 3 out of 10 and you comply with that. And I've talked to other delivery drivers in the restaurants. I talked to one a couple days ago that says he's able to do it. It hasn't affected him yet because and I was like, yeah, well, I'm pretty strict on staying in my area. And he's like, oh yeah, yesterday I ended up all the way in Phoenix. And so, you guys that are like that are willing to end up 20 miles from your neighborhood, if you start out at your house and your neighborhood is capable of giving you the business, but you're still willing to road trip all the way into the next city, then I don't believe you're making that much per hour. with your gas mileage and everything. So, and then another point I have on this is are they even allowed to do this? Like, what if you're doing this job and you're disabled and you can't go upstairs, but you're able to do, there should be like a lawsuit from the People with Disabilities Act over this shit on Uber, not showing you where it's going. So, anyway, I mean, the DoorDash has their good scam where they trick you into working below minimum wage with the Top Dasher offer and not letting you log on, and if you get accidentally logged off, you're screwed. So it's a great trick, I think, with DoorDash, but it's not as severe as Uber just taking away the ability to be able to see where the stuff's going, where the order's going. So I can't do Uber. I'm not gonna turn it on unless they reverse this new shit they've got. So I just wanted to do another separate video on it so that it's out there, and Uber knows, and you guys know that I think it's total bullshit, and I think they might keep it. It's working for them. It's been a couple weeks, so they're probably not going to take it away because it's working. I've talked to other people that are complying with it and dealing with it, and then other drivers are just not, they're still working on Uber and not knowing where the shit's going. So we'll see what happens, but that's it for now. I just wanted to rant on this subject one more time and do a separate video on it. So all right, I'll talk soon. That's it for now. Later.